Hello, this is Nicholas Tanek from YourKinkyFriends.com, and I have a wonderful guest with me today. Oh my God, we're going to talk about pinup. We're going to talk about costumes. We're going to talk about all these wonderful things. And look, please welcome the magnificent Mayzie Mac. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so before we begin, tell us just a little bit about yourself.
Okay. My name is Mayzie Mac. Um, I've got three kids and three wiener dogs, and we've got quite a busy household. I'm married to the most wonderful man ever, and I found my love of the vintage back when I was like in middle school, high school. I used to love watching like Singing in the Rain, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, like all the classic movies. And I think that that's kind of when I found the love for this style. But then, really, within the last, I would say, year to 2 years, I've really embraced it and kind of become this pinup style. I don't go out without doing my hair and making sure I've got my eyelashes on. So it's been a lot of fun.
Wonderful. So, okay. So, what was the thing that really ignited you to be expressive in the kind of classic pinup style?
I feel like there's a couple different avenues that kind of steered me in this direction. I was in a pretty abusive relationship, just mentally. Got to the point where I never did my makeup. I made sure I was always wearing baggy clothes just because I was constantly being accused of things that I wasn't doing. So when I met my husband, he is like the complete opposite and is just completely supportive and kind of pushes me out of my comfort zone a little bit sometimes. Um, so just finding this lifestyle has helped my confidence a lot after going through what I went through. Not that it was anything like, I there's women that go through much worse, but I feel very lucky that I only went through so much. But still, it's been such a huge confidence booster. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like the biggest thing. And then the other way that I kind of got into the lifestyle is we were at a local craft brewery festival in the area, and there was a pinup contest. And I was like, oh, that's really cool, and that kind of like re-sparked that flame in my brain, like, oh, that's a cool style. Maybe I should try that out. And actually, the following year, I was in the pinup contest, so that was kind of a cool. Went all the way around full circle.
No, that's awesome. So, when it comes to you were talking about, I guess, body positivity. When it comes to, I talk to a lot of burlesque people and performers and pinup models. There's something about pinup and burlesque that is very body positive, as opposed to other kind of sexual art forms, sexual expressive art forms like stripping or just like regular, models and stuff like that. Why do you think that pinup is a such? Why do you think it embraces such a body positive thing, a body positive mentality?
um, so I don't know, like on a full range of things, but what I do know is that just joining the community and even just my area, but it's nationwide, like nationwide. It's really, really cool to see just how nice these women are. Like I've never gone up to somebody and been like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. It's just immediately give me a big hug. Like you're gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I know who you are. Like it's such a welcoming community. And I absolutely love that. I don't think that these women would even like bat their eyes at somebody that maybe didn't quite fit the figure, so to speak, of a perfect pinup girl, because none of us do, and that's the reality of it. Um, and I like I said, it's just really, really a really cool community to be a part of. I really have found a love with like I found all these new friends that are also into the same scene. It's really cool.
Yeah, trust me. Yeah. I mean, I me being who I am and being a part of many communities, especially part of like the burlesque and the pinup community, like there is like literally a community. of people who who are awesome. We're just like so great. So okay, what would you think makes a good pinup artist?
Um, I really think it comes down to just my computer's going to sleep. um, Enjoying the style, just fully embracing it. Like you can't kind of go halfway on this. You got to go for it all. And just having that confidence. And like I said, a lot of the confidence I don't necessarily have. But I put on this look, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, hey, I'm good now. I can go talk to people. Like, this is fine. Yeah, I forgot the question.
No, no, no,
I
yeah.
know, I'm on a tangent.
What makes a good pinup
Pinup
artist? Yeah.
artist. So I don't know. I guess just like once you get really into it, there's all of the, I don't know.
No, no, no. That's a good. I mean, it's a good answer. It's like go
Yeah,
full. Just
yeah.
like go hardcore. Yeah, that's wonderful. So, who are your influences? Like when you like there when I think of pinup artists, of course I think of Betty Page, and I think of like then I think of movies like Faster Pussycat, Kill Kill, but like who are some of your influencers?
So I don't really have like a ton. Like I said, I really enjoyed like watching these classic movies growing up, and so Marilyn Monroe from like Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Singing in the Rain was my absolute favorite movie. So I mean, Gene Kelly, he's gorgeous, but not a pinup girl. um, just the style in general. I don't know. I like the old timey movie actress type style. I don't know that I really have any. Like, I didn't even know who Betty Page was until I got into this. I feel like that's terrible. Um, so yeah, Marilyn Monroe is probably the biggest like sex icon that I can very much pull out of the brain here, like to think
No,
of
yeah,
somebody.
no, let's talk about the vintage movies because I am a huge movie buff, and what what is it for you? I mean, I know it is for me, but like, what is it for you that makes you fall in love with these kind of old movies that
They're
and,
just so
and this
like
style?
they're just perfect. I don't know. It's every little bit of romance and humor and just the style of the era that it's just gorgeous. I don't know. It's a good question. There's something about them that like just makes me melt. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just go cuddle up in bed and watch an old movie.
I recently saw a movie that I used to watch when I was a little kid. It's called Bell, Book, and Candle, and oh my god, yeah. First of all, the woman in the movie is gorgeous. Jack Lemon's in the movie also, and yeah, he plays like and it's like it takes place in the '60s and it's about witches, and but like yeah, check out Bell Book and Candle.
Okay.
It's an old movie, but it's it's right up your alley.
Nice.
All right, so all right, so when it comes to the vintage stuff, vintage lingerie, corsets, dresses, hairstyles, stuff like that. Why do you think why do you think it hits a nerve with people who are even not from that era? Because like I'm in my early 40s and I'm not from that era, but like I am very, very attracted to that style.
Okay.
Why do you think it attracts so many people?
It's such a classic style. Like it, it is the first really like documented style. I feel like with Betty Page. Now that I know who she is,
Mhm.
with the garters and the thigh highs and everything like that. And I think it's that classic vintage style that people just like. Even if you don't necessarily like the vintage era, it's just the little corsets, and I love it. I love the seam up the back of the stockings. That's like one of my favorite things.
Yeah, seriously, me too. So, that goes to the next question. Why do you personally like it?
It comes back to confidence. It's built my confidence up a really like significant amount. Just being able to go out in public like this and not be afraid that people are like, oh, that's weird, but more like people are coming up to me. Women are coming up to me. You look amazing. Oh my gosh, I wish I could do that. And I turn it back on them. You can absolutely. You can hand them out a list of websites like go shopping here. So yeah, that's definitely.
Well, I must admit, you do look magnificent.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. So let's talk about pinup models. Misconceptions. What are some misconceptions people have? I mean, you're a pinup model, so you're a model. So you put yourself out there, and you're you're gonna get jerks. You're gonna get people coming up to you, messaging you or whatever. So like, what are some of the major misconceptions people get? Um,
That we're
uh,
not people. I don't know. Like I don't read my Facebook messages, so I don't really know what's going on. I've browsed through a couple of the message requests just because they can't see that I've read them. One comes to mind just that, oh, do you model nude? And I immediately am just like, ew, gross. It's not my thing. Sorry. But um, I don't know. Otherwise, I'm still pretty new to it as well. Just yeah, we're people. We've got families. We've got lives. I think people just don't think before they speak a lot of the time,
I don't,
especially
they just send dick pics.
on the computer. Like because you're behind a screen and you're like, oh, this is safe. I've gotten some marriage proposals. I'm like, no.
Really? Yeah. Okay. Will you marry me? Can I be your husband? Can
But I will say my husband likes to go through and read all of the comments, and he just loves, he's like, oh, you got another marriage proposal, babe.
it's weird because it's like it is funny but it's also like sad. Like you almost want to be angry too at the same time. Okay, so all right, we talked about body positivity. Being a pinup model is someone who's sexually expressive. So, how did your friends and family react to doing this? I mean,
Everybody has been super supportive.
awesome.
Parents even came to one of my pinup contests. My dad is older, so he loves this style too. Like I don't know, I feel like he's almost more like pushing us to keep with it because he loves the vintage look and it not obviously in a sexual way whatsoever, but just that he likes the style. And so yeah, my family is super supportive. Friends love it. I've actually gotten quite a few friends kind of into the style a little bit too, which has been really cool. So yeah, super supportive. Like even friends and family supportive. The girls in the community already are supportive. It's just a great thing.
That's awesome. That is absolutely wonderful. Now, when it comes to the pinup style, especially the vintage pinup style, there's the dynamic of like there's a whole fetish when it comes to the 50s housewife dynamic, and it goes on major levels. Like it goes on where the woman is very dominant or the woman is very submissive and stuff like that. How do you feel about that?
I really haven't thought about it. I don't know. I guess I could see like the submissive aspect of it, just because that was very much like what you think of. Well, here, honey, here's your slippers and your cigar and your newspaper when you come home. Just that style, but I don't know that that's. I don't know. I haven't given
Okay.
it much
uh, all right, so one thing I got a thing for is garter belts. So are you into 4, 6, or 8?
I prefer 6 just because they tend to keep the stockings up better. I also like how
Okay.
they look better. I have not seen an 8 one.
Okay.
Okay.
And what are they, thin or thick?
Thick.
Oh, I love your style. I love your style. Okay, so let's talk pinup on a budget. I mean, it costs money. You know, dresses cost money, and makeup costs money. But some people want to be sexy and but they don't have the money. So, like, what advice can you give them to look beautiful and to look, you know, that style, but not spend a lot of money?
I am probably the most frugal person when it comes to this sort of
Oh
thing.
yeah.
I only shop sales. Even then, I still have a hard time, finally hitting the checkout button on the computer. Um, I just a lot of the stuff I've had, I make sure that I use everything that I have as far as makeup goes, to the last drop of lipstick. Um, Amazon is actually like a pretty positive area to go look in. Like, actually, this dress is from Amazon. It wasn't the first dress I was going to wear, but it's what I settled on. For like $25 on Amazon, you can get some decent pieces as long as you know what you're looking for. But yeah, I'm very frugal. I hate spending money.
I know. I'm the same way. I, I'm the same way. All right. So, uh, I had to move something. so, so Clearwater pinup and boudoir photography is your husband, Mr. Mac.
It's both of us.
It's
Um,
the
so
so
I've got the professional photography background. I do photograph families. I have for about 12 years. Um, and then when I got into this scene, I handed the camera over to my husband. I was like, "Here, this is how it works. Try this." And he kind of really got into the shooting of it, and even he's really good at the posing. And then I do just all the back end stuff. But no, so it's a group effort, um, and it's been a lot of fun to work with him.
okay, so let's talk about that. First, let's talk about photography. My dad is a he loves photography. He's the guy at the wedding who like will nudge the photographer out of the way to get the shot. You know what I mean? So first of all, what kind of cameras do you use?
Canon. Yeah,
Canon.
yeah, I'm a
Okay.
Canon girl. Just because it's what I learned on. And at this point, if somebody were to hand me a Nikon, I would just probably drop it.
Now there is an actual. I don't know if you probably know this, but like there's photography is actually like a fetish. It's like a kink in many ways where people just love and adore photography. And I have to admit, I love photography. So, what do you think it is about photography, capturing an image in time, that makes it so special to people?
So for me, it's not on my end of it. It's more that I'm capturing these memories or pinups, for a lifetime. That's our memories are pictures. Like, there's no other other than home videos, but who does home videos anymore? Like, these
Yeah,
are going to be passed down for generations, and that's so important to me. So it's not about me. It's about these families and these moms. I love shooting moms. I love getting moms all done up in the pinup style, and then they turn around like, "Oh my gosh, this isn't me." Um, and that they can pass that down to their kids and their grandkids, and that's going to be their history. Yeah, it's never really been about me, but I love it so much that I've been doing it for 12 years, and I have no stopping in my future unless I were to lose my hand.
what I think is interesting about photography is that um, it's hard, but it's also easy. You know what I mean? It's difficult to get the great shot, but it's also kind of easy to get the great shot because it really just takes a second just to
Yeah.
shoot it. Like when you get it, you know what I mean? And when you get it, that's what I think makes it special. When you get the right look, when you get the right the lighting and everything like that. It really truly makes a difference. Um, so so you started you know um, a pinup and boudoir for business, photography business. What are some of your challenges of doing that? I mean,
Um, Educating people, especially the ones that are like, oh, I love the style, I'd love to do this, and then they don't necessarily know exactly what to be looking for as far as clothing, and having their hair done, or if they do it themselves. Um, that's definitely been probably one of the biggest struggles that we've had is just and I did the same thing when I first started out. I had no idea. I was like, oh, let me just put on this random corset. Oh, I'm a pinup girl now. But now that I've been in the style for a while, I can see the differences, and so I always try to just kind of help steer the clients, like, oh, let's try this dress instead, or why don't you throw some thigh highs on? That's my go-to. I always throw garter belts and thigh highs at everybody. So
I love garter.
I'm obsessed with them now. It's so funny. Like I make everybody wear them, even if you can't see them. It just makes me feel sexier.
They are. They're so. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know why I like them so much, but I like that's my that's that's my kryptonite. Like,
Yeah.
all right, yeah. So I'm sorry. Challenges about
So yeah, that's really the biggest challenge I feel is just kind of helping to steer the women in the right direction of a better outfit or something like that. We haven't had much issue booking clients, which has been really nice. There's a decent community in our area, and then we're able to obviously travel. Um, but it's really I've gotten really really lucky that that's not been an issue because I know building my own family business, like that took a long time. So I do feel like there's some crossover there, which is nice.
okay. So so there's the photograph vision. What about it seems like music plays a lot in the pinup business. There's a whole style. There's the rockabilly,
Mhm.
and then there's the 50s style and stuff like that. What's your thing when it comes to music?
I love kind of like the jazzier. We were in New Orleans last August, and there was this band playing, and if I could have like taken them home with me, that was the music that I loved it so much. It was just like bluesy, and there was just soul to it, and it was it did have like that kind of rockabilly vintage sound to it at the same time. I just yeah, I loved it. That was definitely my type of music.
All right, no, no, definitely okay. And then there's also etiquette. Like people are judgmental, and when it comes to pinup models and stuff like that, they can be they can be very rude. So what would you say if what advice would you give to somebody who wants to approach a pinup model? um, it's sorry that this has to be, because the way it is, people are assholes, but but like what would you say to someone who wants to approach a pinup model, either for modeling purposes or just on a personal basis?
Just be nice. Don't come across rude. Like, um, what is the saying? If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. That's 100%. Even just come up and say hi. Like, be a normal human. I don't know. I'm lucky that I haven't experienced any negative things like that, but I'm sure that there is, and that's awful. So yeah, to anybody trying to just approach somebody, even if they're not a pinup girl, just be nice.
Yeah, no, no, I totally agree. But oh my God, there's so many people who are just jerks. uh, all right, rapid fire recommendations, and they don't have to be, pin up or sex related or anything like that. Um, recommend a movie.
Singing in the Rain.
Singing. Okay.
It just
What do
doesn't
you
fit.
like? You
It's still in
mentioned
my
that
head. The
several
books.
times. It's in your bio and everything. What is it about that movie that you love so much?
I grew up dancing, and once I kind of got towards the end of my dancing career, I really fell in love with tap. So there's a lot of tap dancing in that. It's just, I don't know. Like, I love that whole movie. I love Gene Kelly. I love tap dancing. I love the music. The everything about it. That's just my favorite. I can't pick anything else.
Okay. All right. I'm a huge fan of Bob Fosse.
Yeah.
I love all that jazz. That the movie, all that jazz. Like I literally think, you know, because it's also a little morbid because it deals with death in a very funny way. Like I think that's me. Like I'm because of, like I always feel like I'm dying. But I'm gonna dance my way to the grave. You know what I mean? So like I get that. I really do. I really do get that. There's a beauty in um dancing through depression and dancing through it just tough times, and just keep on performing, and I think that is very beautiful. So okay, recommend a book.
Uh, can I go with Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Because that's the only thing that my kid reads, and that's probably the only book that I can think of.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course, yeah. I had someone recommend The Hungry Caterpillar. Yeah.
Yeah, that
So
sounds about
yeah,
right. I have
it's,
not picked up a book in years. It's just not my thing. So yeah, I gotta go
okay.
with my son's books.
All right, recommend a song.
Ooh. Right now my favorite is Bang by AJR. I just like the feel of it. It's new. I like
I
it a lot.
haven't heard that yet.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a good
I'll look that up. All right, recommend a meal.
one. Gotta go with sushi. Yeah.
Oh, I love sushi. Oh my god, some spicy salmon, some
Spicy tuna. That's my thing.
spicy tuna, spicy salmon, Oh god, yeah. Like it. I like when they do like the crazy rolls, like when they put the
Everything
like,
on it.
it's
Just
like, yeah, let's throw avocado on
regular
there.
beer, yes.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. All right. Recommend a television show.
We don't have a TV.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to have one.
So I don't know, but we do watch Netflix and Hulu, but still
That
don't sit.
counts.
We don't sit around and watch TV. Like, is that so? Favorite TV show of all time? Glee.
Delete.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a good one.
What's funny about Glee is they did a Sir Mix-a-Lot "Baby Got Back." The I
Yes.
like big butts. I like big butt, and like it. That was fun. Okay, so oh my God, maybe it's been an absolute pleasure to talk with you. Please take this time to promote anything and everything you want to promote, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, social media, your personal website, your company, any appearances. Please go.
Okay. So Instagram, I am on as xoxo.mayzie, Mayzie. Facebook, you can add me as a friend, or you can follow the like page that you like it. I don't the business page. And then through there, I'm sure that there's plenty of links back to Clearwater Pinup, which is the business that is between me and my husband. We post lots of cute girls on there too. um, Kind of a fun, I don't know. So we've been published in Retro Lovely quite a bit. We're a partner studio of them. I got a cover with my daughter last year for the Mother's Day issue, and that was really cool.
Yeah,
Um,
that's awesome.
yeah, that was really cool. And she was just like, "Oh my gosh, I want a cover of a magazine." So that's super cool. I've been published in Retro Lovely probably 7 times, and I've only been submitting to them since like last year. So that's I'm pretty happy with that. And then last October, Miss Pinup Miami did a pinup contest at the Tampa Tattoo Convention that I won. So I am Miss Tampa Pinup 2019.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really cool, and I was not expecting that at all. That's about all I can do for bragging. I don't know. I don't got much else.
That's pretty awesome. Please stay on the line. Everybody can contact me at yourkinkyfriends.com. We have a Discord chat group. Uh, we have a Facebook page, YKF. Go to Jets Arcade, which is also a Facebook group, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And I'm findable. But everybody, support pinups, support models, support is seriously support people who who are beautiful, like Mayzie Mac. That they are wonderful people, and yeah, just support them. Oh, it's getting late. My dom is calling me. Um, please remember the cardinal rule: be cool, be kind, and keep an open mind. Have a great day. Bye.